Northey, a brilliant blast through for the second row. Who's going to be down into turn one first? Petrucci goes to the inside of Zarco. Do they tangle? Very nearly indeed. But look who is already out. Watch out for Rossi in these conditions. He will be fighting on his open lap. But Jorge Lorenzo, a lot of smart money moved to him a week or two ago. He's great here. He's had 3 wins here already before. Ducati's got a good record here as well. So Lorenzo, good drive out of turn 14 on the front straight.
Was that a crash in the background?
Straight on. Comes Petrucci, goes to second. Can't see through the space.
No, probably not. It was just,
oh, look at Marquez, though. Straight cuts to the inside on Petrucci. Petrucci got it done, but Marquez was having none of it.
Suzuki and Iannone showing well.
Look at the rivers. It's wetter than it's
Here
been all
comes
week.
Petrucci.
Brilliant. On Lorenzo. I wonder if there is any situation where we might see the factory boys wandering down pit lane to just have a word in the team's ear hole. I thought
talking of which, Johan's thinking about it.
I mean, we don't know, I think is the answer.
58 flat for Petrucci, massively faster than anybody else. They've been scrambling amongst themselves behind him.
What I should say is so who is your men in really difficult conditions? They're all up front, really, aren't they?
They are.
Iannone's the man that you've got to watch out for on the Suzuki at the moment as well.
Oh,
he's woken up. Look at this.
Zarco.
Oh, I'll tell you what, squeezing the throttle just there is tricky. Moves Lorenzo up onto the curb. Let's let Iannone through as well. So Zarco moves Lorenzo out of the way, and Zarco frustrates on Lorenzo. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold it, but he just forced the Ducati man out onto the slippery old paintwork, and this is what it looks like from on board. Rubbing is racing, they say, in IndyCar and NASCAR. Well, they say it in NASCAR, actually, not in... Maybe that new nose, it might not look great, but it's working.
Something's working there, and Andrea Iannone is on the... There, that is the C in his leg.
He's after Lorenzo. Has he done it? Has he done enough? Not quite. Lorenzo will have heard that.
Yes, he has.
This time, yeah, slides straight under Lorenzo, put himself in a good position. Eat my water. Ireland. Oh, Valentino! Rossi down in the dirt. Valentino, and that motor's still running as well. When they pick that up, look at it, it's still running, and that is going to really run the oil away from the pickup points in that bike, and it will be a disaster for the techs when they see that. That's not good. Just picked the throttle up. Just as he picked the throttle up, round it went. So Valentino Rossi, at least he's not hurt.
I suppose we have to say, Zarco
sound like a lot. Look at the lean angle that Marquez is able to achieve at the hairpin. Incredible.
It's as if the laws of physics have been suspended. Just
well, we worked into the coefficient or whatever in question. I have no clue.
Yeah.
Could he? Because you know he's a professor.
And what he must do, we've been saying all week,
got to beat Marquez.
Got to beat Marquez.
Yeah, it's the only thing. He cannot allow him to medium. Last night they withdrew the soft front tyres, so all of these guys had a shortened warm-up this morning. It was only 10 minutes. Was it 10 minutes or 15 minutes? Can't remember. This is Marc Marquez. We're on board with. He's looking at victory corner, and the man in front, he doesn't want to have victory. Yeah, Marquez's board says it all.
Yep.
Where Dovi is. Marquez puts in the fastest lap. Respond. Look at the way that front tyre flattens out. Even that in the rain squidges out. It shows you how much grip these things have got. See a lot more use of carbon fibre discs as well now. I believe that. And so Marquez looks to the inside, then off Petrucci, and he goes for it surely. Danilo Petrucci's going to be moved off to the left as we get to turn one. It's a double right-hander, and Marquez is quite within his rights to move Petrucci out to the paint. In fact, that was turn 5. It's a brilliant manoeuvre from Marquez. I just didn't see him doing that, but Dovi's through as well. Dovizioso cannot afford to have pet trucks between him and the man that leads the championship. So Petrucci goes back to third, and now...
And I'm not convinced by the lap times, that's the...
Short shifting.
Another personal best for Aleix Espargaro last time round, but he's on his own, it's academic.
How sweet did that sound? Look at the water out by the edge of the track, they're staying away from it. Into the braking area at turn 10 to the slowest corner on the track. Back to bottom gear here. And that's the one where Marc just goes past the... This is Jorge Lorenzo, but this is...
What matters?
Great follow-up. And again, it looks to me like Dovi's just hovering there still due to the break. Saw Alex Marquez there where the throttle didn't quite come off on the Moto2 bike earlier in the week. And then when he went for the brake, because obviously you go off the throttle straight on the brake, and as he went for it, it hadn't happened more. And he can do it at will, Julian. So I think that just kind of underwrites what we've been speculating on, does it not?
That is, I think, a really good reading of what we've just seen.
Still Zarco, they haven't got the clocks, have they? The Hondas haven't yet got the homologated clocks where the Ducati has.
Here he comes.
Up the inside for the first time. Dovizioso hits the front here at the Grand Prix of Japan. Passes Marquez.
Beautifully
That's what
judged.
he wanted to see, and that's what we wanted to see as far as the championship is concerned. He's going to something else and has blasted past his team. It must have been a mistake.
Oh.
There goes Marquez. Marquez shoves it under Dovizioso, and that then is the first, I think, blink that we might have seen from Dovi. Now, Dovi, what have you got left? Have you got some fight in you?
Here
Look
comes
at the
Dovi.
rain. Here he comes, Dovi underneath Marquez. Brilliant stuff. Marquez straight back at him. This is the kind of duel we need for the MotoGP Championship. Dovi goes back in front of Marquez. Motorcycle fight that we absolutely relish and love. Marquez again on the brakes underneath Dovizioso.
Knew he was coming.
So, on board with Dovizioso. We are now going on the downhill back straight. We have just, what, half a mile to go before we start the last lap. Must sort out the winner. Dovi's too far back. He cannot make that Ducati braking point work for him just there.
That's where he's passed him a couple of times before. Look at the gap there. Marquez.
He's got it moving everywhere, Marquez. If you can see it on your screen, that means you can really feel it when you're on the machine. Is he going to be turn 11? Dovi's going to go for it on the brakes. Dovi gets underneath Marquez. Is he going to hold? Is he going to stay on the bike at 11? Is he going to run wide? He's not.
Oh, brilliant.
He's going to win the Japanese Grand Prix. Already. Oh, the same as Austria. The same as Austria. Now it's a drag race. The Ducati should win, just like Austria. Marquez for third place at a podium finish, just like Austria, but without the hand signal. Oh, off the track has gone Dovi at the end of the straight.
Brilliant ride by Rins, Keith. Brilliant ride by Rins. A completely different matter.
Well, as you can see, our cameras